Oh my goodness. Hello. Did you already miss me? Okay. Maybe if you are one of those people who like watching the live streams, you haven't missed me at all because those have been very plentiful. But if you prefer to only watch the Flosstube, yeah, I've been gone for a little bit. Okay, before I get into that, this is iStitch Bird's channel, all about cross stitch. Okay, many other things as well, because I share many of anxiety life struggles, too many life struggles. Sometimes cooking and baking, maybe sometimes even a little peek of garden, all sorts. My name is Laura, or you can say Laura if the R is difficult to roll. I'm originally from Finland, but I live in Australia now, in Melbourne, with my lovely husband, Mr. iStitch Birds, and our lovely kitty cat Daisy. So, back to talking about floss tubing and where I disappeared. Like I said in the last floss tube, which was at the beginning of October, that I wasn't going to be doing the usual fortnightly ones, but I was going to make one at the end of October. Didn't happen. Did not happen. Nope. Life has just felt so difficult. And stitching has felt almost as difficult. I mean, I think that in September, when the thing happened with Mr. iStitch Birds, like the job thing that was offered and then taken away, like after 3 months. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, that wasn't so good. I think it hit me quite badly, even though I was trying to just keep going. And then, because I felt quite lost after that, then I ended up though having some stitchy finishes, also whips that, you know, had been whips for ages, managed to finish those. And then I felt even more lost with stitching because my whip list was just changing so much, and things that was there and were like, you know, would be great to finish those one day, like those disappeared from the list, and all of a sudden it was like, I don't know what to stitch anymore. I just didn't know what to stitch anymore. It felt really weird. So I have just spent half the day watching the little videos that I filmed in October. I'm really glad that I filmed those. At the beginning of the month, I could tell that I'm quite sad, not very enthusiastic. But the nice thing was that towards the end of the month, I could see that I started to pick up and felt a bit happier. So that was nice to see. Now in November, like, I've been feeling just so bad about not doing Flosstube. But I think I just needed the break to be able to then get back into it. So last weekend I was at the retreat, which was really exciting. And I think just having had that was like a, I don't know, what do you call it, like a good circuit breaker or whatever. But I've been absolutely exhausted this week. So tired. So tired socializing. This is tough. But as I've started to recover from the weekend, I have started catching up with things a little bit. Like I'm all caught up with Whip Go. Yeah. And this was definitely one thing that I needed to do. I mean, gosh, I still haven't even filmed anything about the retreat weekend. There's no Stitch birds there. Yeah, I still haven't filmed anything about it, which is not really, not really great. But I just needed to take that time. So I am going to feel really good once I get this out. I don't know what videos are going to come out this month. My filming has been very haphazard. It really has. I just haven't been able to keep up. I think because I had so many just things piled up to do. But that's okay. Like, maybe at the end of the month, I'll still have the video. It might be a shorter one, like, or a short one, even maybe like a 30-minute one or something. No, surely not. But you know what? Anyway, might just get one out, and so that I'll be just up to date, and then start again in December. And last night and this morning, I have been very, very excited and been writing down Stitchy plans for next year. Oh, it is making me very happy and also making me feel like I'm starting to get on top of things. And that is amazing. It will be so nice to have some Stitchy plans again because, yeah, I'm needing those at the moment. I need them to help me get through life. Yeah, because life is still no work. It is tough. It is tough out here at the moment. What else? Oh, absolutely huge thank you to those who have used the thank you button underneath. I just can't thank you enough. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really make sure that I do always write a big thank you underneath. You know, I don't even know what to say, so thank you. Okay. Is it time to start watching? I feel like, yeah, time to remind myself this is October video, so no need to add everything from this month in yet. Okay, get watching, and I might pop in here in between a couple of the videos if needed. And I think that's it. Yeah, I really appreciate you all so much. Really such lovely friends. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning. It is Monday the 6th of October, so very, well, okay, maybe not very early. It's almost 5:30 but still a bit too early to be awake, actually. My goal has been to, well, my goal is now to get up pretty much 6. Hopefully sleep well until then. Didn't happen tonight, but it's only night 1 of trying, so it'll get better. But now it is time to get going with some stitching. I'm a bit sick of struggling with stitching because, yeah, I need to just get back into it. So at the end of my last Flosstube, I was sort of going through things that I need to get done. So I think I'm just going to concentrate on that for now. I was going to get them all lined up and ready and just show them one by one what I need to do and then start working on them. But I only had like 2 out of 5 on Q-snaps and I did not want to start dealing with that yet. So I'm just going to pick the first one. This is for the Bake Off Challenge and 500 for the elimination. So I've already been working on this one. I've already done 443 stitches, so I only need to do another 57. I moved the fabric finally a bit this way because I got some of the missing bits done here so I could get it a bit closer, which is nice. It is looking good. I love it that the chickens are there right in the middle. Hopefully they'll be cheering me on. Yeah, I was going to be stitching like, you know, always a bit at a time, but I don't know. I've been going a bit. No, actually I haven't been just going like all over the place. I've been picking the symbol that is the furthest to the left and then going with that one because I wanted to move the fabric, so that's what I ended up wanting to do. So whatever color I have on here, I might as well finish that and then go from there. But it's a good one to start with because it doesn't have that many stitches to do, like to get to today's goal. It has still tons left. It has like 11,000 something stitches left. It feels never ending. Don't they all? Don't they all at some point? God, need to get on with the sky now as well. Okay, I'll get to it. I'll be back later to show how it looks, even though it'll probably be hard to see the difference anyway. It always is with this one. Okay, that's it. First goal achieved, which means I can get the list. And so that's the one I did. So here we go. That is done. Yay! Yay! Yeah, looks like 4 categories still left, but only 2 whips. So that's pretty easy. But I need to look at what I'm going to be doing next. So I'll be back soon. I forgot to say that sweeping planes is now at 47.72%. That is really nice, isn't it? So let me just go to the right spot. Here we go. So I am next going to work a bit on the bookmark that I need to finish for the retreat next month. I think I have 1,800 stitches. Yep, no, 1,900 stitches left of this one. I was thinking I might do 100 a day. And if I feel like doing more, that's fine. But at least get the 100 done. I don't think I'll be showing updates for this one. Maybe after the first one. Just not sure if I want to show how the ending will look like until it is time. Like it has been the retreat. So I don't know yet. I don't know. Does it need to be a secret? I don't actually know how do the exchanges, you know. I suppose it doesn't really have to be a secret one. Anyway, I'm gonna get to this and then pick a bigger task again. Okay, I'm back for another update. It's 10 to 7 a.m. now. I added 100 and something stitches to it. Didn't actually check the number, but well, kept just wanting to finish this little green area there. So here we go. I'm done for today. And I think next I'm going to work on this one. Gosh, it looks so pretty, doesn't it? Really, such a beautiful scene. So this will be for Bake Off Challenge. I need to do 250 for the technical last, 100 for the Star Baker, and 200 for Paul Hollywood Handshake. So 550 altogether. Oh gosh, it feels like it'll take forever. But I just have to get going, and this is the starting point. So when I last worked on it, yeah, just worked on the half stitches. I think I'm gonna continue like just picking whatever comes here on the left edge and then just stitching it, I don't know, length of the thread or couple, I don't know, whatever takes my fancy. I think it'll just be nice to work it down. Yeah, that feels like a good plan. Good plan at the moment. But starting to feel like breakfast time. I don't know what I'm going to have for breakfast. Well, I'm sure there's something there to have. Stitching in the wild again. It's always nice to do a tiny little video clip when I'm doing one of these. Working on the punna kit with the girl in the poppy field. Well, you would have just seen a clip about this. So, yeah, I got my iPad there, my pen in the usual spot. Yeah, McDonald's. I'm like parked under a ramp that goes to the shopping center parking. Well, one of the many parking areas. So, really, really pretty day. Like it really is looking more and more like spring here. It's nice to see some sun. I'm not looking forward to the hot days in summer, but spring I think is always just lovely. So while I'm waiting for Mr. iStitch Birds to come back because he's got an appointment, I'm just gonna keep working on this. I got 2 more bake-off challenges to do, like where I need this one. It was 100 stitches and 200 stitches, so I'm working on the 100, and I've managed to do half of that already while I've been parked here, so that's pretty good. Very happy with that. I just finished doing a blend brown, so just gonna see which color to pick next and keep on going. Gosh, it looks so dark when trying to film in the car. Well, I am in the shade, so makes sense, but I ended up doing 200 stitches, so actually did the stitches for the Paul Hollywood Handshake. I am pretty happy with that. Well, that's better when it's concentrating more on the stitches there instead of the needle minder. I do like this needle minder though. But yeah, I'm so happy about that. So I need to do another 100 on this one, and then I just have one more week to work on for this round of bake-off challenges. And before I forget, I want to show you something, because yesterday I was sitting in my green chair and I was reading a cookbook, and came across, well, baking recipe, I suppose. And look what I ended up making. I deep fried. I never deep fry. I can't believe I just did it. Like I'm still so surprised. So these were, I think the recipe called them beignets, like really small ones. And what? Yeah, so I don't know if the dough was right or wrong. I've never made anything like it. But gosh, the dough was so easy to make. And the deep frying was actually fun, except that the whole house smelled like oil afterwards. Like, that was just awful. So the recipe had lemon curd as, like, need to make lemon curd to have as a dipping sauce for the beignets. So I tried to make that as well. It did not go quite right, and ended up with some like egg whites, bits of egg white in the lemon curd. But I did put it through a sieve, and it tasted delicious, super lemony. Didn't taste eggy, so maybe next time I'll do it better and make it more proper lemon curd, because I don't know really how to make that either. But this was just chuck it all in the pan and keep stirring on low heat until it's ready. But I don't know. I'm not quite sure what went wrong. Yeah, I just wanted to show you, because I was really proud of myself for just trying something new and going at it without thinking about it too much. I delivered some of them to my friend. Don't know whose whips I was working on in the last episode, and she thought they were delicious too, so that was really good. I'm looking forward to trying some more new recipes, I must say. It really was fun. I'm still surprised. But yeah, the house smelling like oil, yeah, that was not fun. Is there a way to stop that? I had so no clue. Okay, I'm gonna get back to stitching, set my goal as 100, and keep going, because Mr. Ostrich Birds is still not back. But this is not the worst place to be to wait, I keep feeling quite sad, but it's nice that there's stuff to look at here, There's people going by. Well, there's definitely cars going by, because when they leave the shopping centre on this side, there's a gate to get out, and of course there's cars going to McDonald's all the time. And it's nice to look at the sunshine as well. Okay, stitching. Alrighty, obviously at home now, since you can actually see the stitching really well. So I added 100 more stitches for the Star Baker. Woohoo! So I am done working on this one for now. What did I want to say? I have now stitched this more than what I had done first before the restart, because I had done 744 stitches the first time round. Now I have done 880, so that's pretty exciting. So obviously this Ada is working a lot better for me, and this is now at 17.2%. I think it's looking so lovely. I'm so glad that I stitched this there. Looks great. But I've also really enjoyed coming down the edge. I think it ends sort of maybe here, something like that. There's some couple of different greens here. I should go back and add a bit of whatever brown was missing there. I just wasn't feeling it. I felt like when I was in the car, it was like brown, 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 and then went to this orangey golden color, and then I was like, I don't want to go fill those. I'm just gonna go to put some green, and it makes it look even nicer though. Very tempted next time to grab some red and start stitching the poppies, but I don't know. Who knows? Probably still be a while before it gets cold again. Then again, it might get cold when I do when we do the next load of or the next episode of Bake Off. Gosh, my brain just not working. So now for Bake Off, I only have the technical first left, which is 500 stitches to this Moomin and the Sea. Oh, just don't quite know where to stitch yet. Like, go ahead with more of the Moomin, or keep going with this blue that is like the biggest number of stitches. It goes like all around here. So I'm gonna put this on the Q-snap and then have a little think. No, I need to have a think first, because otherwise I won't know what part I need to have showing on the Q-snap. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's stitching in the wild time again. And I decided to just grab a mill hill today. It really is the easiest thing to grab when it's time to go stitch somewhere else. And this one has still a fair bit to do. It feels a little bit never-ending, this one. But maybe because I just don't put enough effort into it. One-handed here. So there it is at the moment. Quite looking forward to adding some more to it. I'm in a really nice place stitching today. Look at this beautiful view. Of course, the windscreen doesn't really help there. But such tall trees here. It is absolutely beautiful. I don't know, are they eucalyptus trees or gum trees? My knowledge is still not good enough. Oh, wait, oops. Sorry. Wonder if I can see that. There's a really colourful bird there, but am I looking at the right thing? I don't know. I find it hard to see through the lens. Well, if you spot it, you spot it. It's like reds and whatnot. But yeah, it's lovely here. Really lovely. So I better get to stitching. Yes. Hello. I'll pop around to the other side of the bookshelf today. It is Wednesday. Hey, Daisy. Wednesday something. What is it? It's the 8th of October. Oh, gosh, my hair just keeps getting thinner and thinner. But what can you do? Can't do anything about it. Just bums me out every now and then, but I got bigger worries, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. So, can we talk about stitching? Anybody? So last night I was talking with a couple of stitchy friends about my stitching at the moment and me having problems with stitching. And what to do. I must say I'm a little bit tired of struggling with stitching, because as you well know, this year has been a really tough one, and I feel like stitching has been the one thing I've been able to hold on to, and that has been like getting me through the year. It's been so great to get actually many more finishes than I expected, and it's like it's given me a little bit of control over something when I feel like sort of like everything is a bit out of control and that I can't do anything about a lot of things. So it has scared me a little bit now when I'll be feeling so lost with stitching and well, always after a finish, you know, it's always for a little bit I feel lost anyway. But I think usually I get back into it much quicker than now, and yeah, I think I'm just stressing about it a bit more now because I'm scared of like losing the stitching. I'm scared of like the mojo going, or because then it's like, what do I do then? How do I then get through things if I'm not stitching? So something needs to be done. Yeah, I think this year, like, I've been like super focused, you know, on working on those old whips and then getting so many of them finished. Like, it still blows my mind that I've got so many of them finished, because they really have been difficult ones for me, and so it's amazing. But I think at the moment I can't have that same focus and just try and go for the finishes. So what I was thinking last night was that I would just abandon all current Stitchy plans other than doing the bake-off challenge with Jackie, because, you know, I like challenges and I love doing a challenge with her, and it's a good way still to keep working on those category whips. But that then I would just work on whatever I want. It's not exactly a radical plan. I mean, it sounds more like normal stitching, really. But I think that's what I need to do. Just have a bit of fun and a bit of relaxing stitching. It just feels kind of weird though to stitch without a plan, because I like having the plans. But I guess it's always the same thing though, that sometimes you just come to a point where like the plan just doesn't work. Even if it normally works well, at that point it just might not work. So so I think I might try that. See how it goes. Like, I don't know, maybe do it this month and or the rest of the year, who knows. When I feel ready to get back to working on just like the category whips, well, then I just start doing that. I mean, it could be that it's some of the category whips that end up calling my name. It could be, but I guess I just need to try not to concentrate so much on getting finishes at the moment, because they're quite far from being that, and I feel like the anxiety is like, oh my gosh, you know, I need to do so much to get a finish, and it's like that's really not what I need to do right now. But I've just been needing that accomplishment that I've been getting from getting the finishes. So it's a bit hard to switch that off. Well, let's see what will happen, and I'll give it a go. I got some lovely Stitchy mail today. Lovely Natalie sent me more mail. Gosh, Natalie, you are so wonderful. Thank you so much. Like, I never expect to find anything at all in the letterbox. And it's usually Mr. Isaac Bird who checks it, because I'm like, yeah, it's not going to be anything, because, gosh, it's been forever since I ordered something. But, every now and then there's like a surprise envelope there, and absolutely makes my day. Oh, excuse me. So I got this lovely card. That is just so cute. Love those. Natalie always has such wonderful cards. And she sent me a kit. A magic needle one. Ah, look at that. How can Mr. Hamster not absolutely make my day? Oh my god, is he stuck there on the tree? He looks like he's stuck, not just like hanging there. He's stuck. Oh, I love him. He's so good. Thank you so much, Natalie. So cheered me up. That is just lovely. And I just showed you I was stitching in the wild. And really in the wild. Made some progress on the mill hill. It's like, it was really nice to sit there stitching whenever the sun was behind the clouds, because there was a really nice breeze. And gosh, the cockatoos were so loud. Gosh, so super loud. And I heard a kookaburra as well, laughing away, which totally made my day as well. That was lovely. So this is where this one is now. So I finished the off-white square. So now this bit is done, other than the empty bits of beads. This is like random bits for beads. And then, yeah, I was putting the rest of the off-white onto that bit. So I think this area just needs more of this golden brown now. I don't know. I think there might be a couple of stitches or something else. But yeah, looking good, except my stitches. But I am not going to complain about them too much. 3-strand stitches are just difficult to make look nice. So now, might just chill out for a little bit. And then see if I can do some stitching. We'll see how it goes. Did I have my chicken t-shirt on earlier? I don't know. Needed to show it now anyway. Oh, I've done a little bit of stitching, but there's still been like the must things. Like, I'm still trying to get the 500 stitches added to this. I've done maybe 250 now. So I really have been just working on this these one strand crosses here. Boring. It's been boring. I think that's why it's just going so slowly. Also added another 100 stitches to the bookmark. Why is this so difficult? But like I said to a friend, you know, it's difficult because all stitching is difficult. Anyway, that's why you're here. Because oh dear. Oh. Because I think I know what I want to do at the moment. Yes. I want to go through my whips and see, you know, like with many of my whips, like once I've gone back to them now, or the old ones, I've just like looked at the whip, found where I need to be, most likely on that left side or the top corner, counted my way there, and the stitching has flowed so much better for me. I think that's what I need to do now with some other whips as well. And that's going to be kind of fun for me as well. Like just counting my way to the corner. Maybe doing some stitches. Might not even do much. As long as, you know, I've marked like the corner, or, you know, done something like that. Sometimes it like, looks like I got more hair than I have. And he distracted. But then, when I want to go work on that whip, it'll be ready for me to just really get stuck into it. Yes, I think it's a great plan. And since it's something that is definitely giving me like a feeling of like feeling happy about, it's worth doing. So I reckon I'm just going to put something to play there and get to it. It's a night of counting. Because then I can get onto some whips, just wait and wait and absolutely just wait forever. Because they are, I know that before I can start, I need to do this. So yeah, why not just do it? Damn right. That's what I'm going to do. So nice to actually like really feel like doing something. That's great. That's great. Wish you could keep me company, but oh, now I feel like doing live stream. No, I'm not gonna do it because I need to count too much, so I don't want to make a mess. Oops. So I just grabbed the whip that was first in the box, and it happened to be this damn thing that I have so struggled with. I mean, originally I was going to just like, I started this one in the middle, so I did like these flowers here, and then I was going to count my way here so I could stitch the bottom, but it felt too difficult somehow. I have managed to stitch up to here almost. I haven't quite finished this side, but I have really needed to get to the left side. I was just wondering like whether I would go to the top, whether I would go where the light blue, the background starts here, and just go from there. But I decided to go to the edge of this flower, because once I get that done, then it's easy to go either way. I can do that one and that one, and then go down, and easy enough to go up because it has these swirly things as well. So there is what I've already stitched, and I have counted my way now here, and I've done the leftmost column there. So when I come back to this, it'll be easy to continue from there. I'm very happy. I counted my way to it twice, and I've looked that it's in the right level with the stitches there. So I hope that means that it's in the right spot. Oh, it is a bit scary to count on like linen. Certainly need to concentrate a lot more. So I'm going to put this away now and grab the next one. So look at that. Tree of magic. Is that what it's called? I always forget, but it's been a while. Barbara anyway. So I am actually going to stitch this for a little bit. Can you believe it? I think if I had all these other, well, I suppose they're branches because it's a tree, done, it will be so much easier than to just get stuck into it. And possibly even stitch this one all the way to the bottom. Is that the very bottom? No, it's not. It goes a bit further down. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on a Q-snap and work on those. You know, do at least maybe that one, and then see if I feel like doing the others. Yeah, I think that is going to help big time. Yay! Popping in here with a random video because I often talk about the cockatoos here, like flying all wild there in nature. And one night I came home and there were like 3 cockatoos in the tree right at the front of the house. And I just filmed one a little bit and just wanted to show. So there you go. Oh my gosh, I finally got the technical first stitches done. So that was 500 stitches to Moomin and the Sea. Oh, I did not enjoy it at all. Like, not at all. I don't know exactly what is wrong because I love this image. I think it must be the colors. They are just somehow a little bit weird. And I think that's gotta be it. I was first adding all this light blue there, 1 strand crosses, and I just got so fed up with it after a bit, and then I thought I'd start filling the moom in a bit, so put a little bit of color in the ears and the eyes, and then went to this part and the belly. I think I completed all those 3 colors, then picked like a light orange, started working on that. Yeah, the colors are sort of quite subtle, I think. Yeah, little bit odd. But I'm gonna keep stitching this. I was just saying to Jackie that, you know, because this one is my whip for Nelly. I really like Nelly, but I don't want her to do well. I don't have to work on this very often. At least not the 500 stitch lots. Oh. But it's nice though that every week now the technical first numbers go down, so that helps. But yeah, so happy. So, by the way, it is Friday night. It is almost 9:30. Let me see which way. This is the yeah, can't see very much of it at the moment. Tree of Magic. So this is the very bottom of the tree. So I've been moving it, like I've done here the branch that was higher up, and sort of been just going up and down because I mean that's how I stitch. And now I'm doing like a longer branch here. This one also, it just gets so boring. I think at the moment, because it is a struggle, so it feels even more boring. There would be another long one here. I'll see how I feel about doing it. I'm gonna do that one because then I have like 3 branches done there, and I've done like half of this this trunk. If I feel like moving the next week, I will. I'm not gonna try this. By the way, house is smelling so nice because tomorrow is a Stitchy meetup day. I'm so glad about it because I think it'll do so much good for me to get out there and do some Stitchy chatting and whatnot. So I felt like baking. I didn't bake the last one, so I wanted to bake this time. So I tried a new recipe for mini carrot cakes. So I baked those so the house smells so nice. And I'm going to do the icing for them in the morning. And I'll hopefully do another bake in the morning, a lemon drizzle cake. So I get to take plenty of cake with me. Okay, what else? I don't think I filmed yesterday, so here is the bookmark. As it's looking, you are definitely starting to see how it's going to look. And I'm sure that you will recognize this one because I have stitched this one before. But I really like the design. I thought that it will look great as a bookmark. Yeah, it's just a bit wider than a regular one would be. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't care. If somebody cares, they can give it back to me. I'll use it. Or Paul will use it. Very happily, I'd say. Yeah, to sit down to stitch still feels very difficult. But I think that now that I got that moment one done, because Jackie still needs to do 500 stitches on one of them, so I get to take a little break now before we watch the next episode. I'm doing 100 stitches on this every morning. Like, that's my first thing in the morning. So I get those stitches done, and that is really helping. And yeah, I'm going to keep working on the Tree of Magic. But then I will think about it, what else I would like to work on. Something that doesn't feel stressful. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. It's always so nice to see the other women there. And, you know, guys, I really have appreciated it that some of you have mentioned to me a few times, actually, that you can always see that it makes difference for me when I have been to a Stitchy meetup day. Because I don't always recognize that in myself, so I really have appreciated when you've told me. So hopefully tomorrow will be one of the good ones. Very excited. And I hope they'll like my baking. Hello again. Am I filming it all like what's happening at the desk? Probably not, because there's still not so much stitching happening. So today was the Stitchy day. It went well with my cakes. Lemon drizzle and carrot cake with really delicious cream cheese icing. Yeah. I always love it when everybody's enjoying the cake, so that's good. And as expected, it was good for me. It was good for me. Always is. Yeah. Except when I stress too much. Which is almost every time. I got a new project bag. My lovely friend Robin made one for me. Whoa! Look at that. Oh, that is just so cute. I believe these have all been cut, I think, of a different fabric and then sewn here. And I like this sewing. Because I asked her that, did you hand sew those? Because it almost looks like blanket stitch, but Now it's done with the machine. And she always does a really nice zipper pull. That is really lovely. Does this mean that I need to start a new chicken project? I like it a lot. Oh, it's so... God. One just must love a really smooth zipper. I love this one. Oh, that's a nice zipper. So what did I stitch today? Not much. Okay, compared to some of the stitchy days, I ended up grabbing actually a few different projects because I did not know what I was going to be working on. Ended up just putting some more stitches to the bookmark. So I have finished all the greens now. I think I have 3 or 4 different browns now. Like one is this very light. It's not echru, but you know, similar. But yeah, all the greens are done, so just need to get those browns, and then it's like onto the back stitching, which will be absolutely never ending. But it will look great. This one has back stitching in 1, 2, and 3 strands of black. Makes it look even better. Oh. And I got the another new 8x8, which is, you know, you wouldn't think that I still need these, but I do. It's like I always seem to be looking for an empty Q-snap or somewhere to put another project, and then it's like, well, what do I take off? Because I don't want to take them off. So nice to have another one. Was there anything else I needed to show? Probably not. Just super tired tonight. Oh, because I got up early too. Well, just because I don't sleep well enough at night. But then I wanted to get up decent time so I can get the baking done, so I don't have to rush. And then, of course, always after a few hours of socializing, I just feel so tired. I feel like I just keep looking at the clock. Is it time for bed? It's 9:30. 9:30 Saturday night. Yeah, there's no party going on here. Maybe I should have my own party or something. Put some. Okay, I think that means that I need to stop filming. Oh, have a cup of tea. And the nice thing is that it's been raining tonight. Sounds of rain just like always so wonderful. I do sometimes wish I had Stitchy with tin roof, so I could just really hear the rain. That would be awesome. Okay, that's it tonight. Tomorrow morning, I'll add another 100 stitches to the bookmark. It has less than 400, so in 4 days, then I can get it done unless I put some extra in, and then I can get to the back stitching. I'm looking forward to the back stitching. I'm not looking forward to stitching the brown, but it looks much better though every day like that. That's really nice. Okay. It's me again. Who else could it be? Couple of Stitchy updates today. It is Sunday. Wait. Sunday the 12th of October. And stitching has still been a bit on the minimal side. But the happy news is I did a bit of housework. I cleared the dining table, which hasn't really been in use for kind of eating for a while. I had my computer there for a while and we moved that away, and today I sorted it out. Made it look at least a little bit pretty, so that made me happy. Because I don't really do a lot of that. I just somehow don't know how to. But I did that, so that made me all happy. So you know, I've been working a little bit on the Tree of Magic. Yeah, as expected. I didn't do all the brown framework, but I mean, I did do 3, and this is the very bottom of the pattern. So I started it a bit because I had still a bit of the thread left over, and I'm happy to leave it here because when it comes time to work on this, I got plenty to pick from. That will help so much. And I will know where the shelf, well, I call it shelf, it's a branch that way then continues, and I can finish up the half of the trunk. So I think that looks great. So we had this fabric. Sometimes I just, like, I don't really struggle looking at fabrics, but for some reason this one somehow makes my eyes go a little bit funny at times. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, let me put it in my bird bag. Do I hardly ever show my project bags now? I think maybe because I often have it like stuff on the cute snap and whatnot, and I have put the bags aside or whatnot, but I'm really chuffed. I did a bit of that. I also made some more progress on the bookmark. Even did a bit of backstitching because it was time. There it is. I did all the backstitching on the tree, and I think the second tree as well. Oh, little ones. So I have 2 colors to add. Yeah, and then it's just the backstitching, the rest of it. It is a lot of backstitching. Yeah, why am I keeping it this far? I'm not going to show it close up as well. Yeah, it's sort of dew browns, yeah. But I'm gonna do another, because I was gonna work on it tonight, and then I thought, no, it only has like 300 and something cross stitches left, so I might as well keep doing the 100 a day and try and work on something else. So after I decided that the Tree of Magic I was done for now, I started going through the whips again to see if I can get them to a good spot for more stitching, and do the secret cookie business, which is a fun game. I still can't believe they have so many stitches, even though it's like, it doesn't seem that big. So this one, all I did was count my way to the top left corner and did some stitches with the little bit of thread that I had saved. I think I'm going to be actually quite happy to continue from like start stitching from here. I'd love to do all of these blue bits, because I've done this one and I think something up here. Would be nice to do the rest, and then I could also jump between the cockies if I wanted to. There we go. And it is in one of my very favourite bags, which is the black cockatoo bag. Absolutely love this one. What else? Is that all I had to show? Well, I can show what I'm working on now, which is in the koala bag. Totally not a koala in here though. Do you remember which whip is in that bag? It's an RTO kit. It is the Little Red Riding Hood. And that's super awesome wool. Never thought that it would take this long for me to stitch this one. I still really love this kit, and I thought it was the most amazing one when I bought it. I just, for some reason, I've never gotten going properly with this one. And a middle start, and yeah, just been very slow progress. I think I last worked on her. But now I have just counted my way to the top left, because almost completely this top part is stitched, but not all of this bottom. It's a dark blue fabric. I mean, not that you can see much because it's on the Q snap, but I'm here in the corner. There's a bit of the wall. Let me see. I think I can easy enough to put this back. Yeah, that's how much I had done. So not very much. And this is in the pre-2022 lot, I think, isn't it? Oh no, it's actually started in 2022. It has a lot left to stitch. And I thought that the background, like the woodsy background, would be half stitches. It's not. Full crosses. Let's put this. The nice thing is that this is, I'm pretty sure, 14 count fabric. And how nice and easy is it to stitch? Yes, it is. It is 14 count. It's weird though, like some 14 counts I can't stand because for some reason the squares are like abnormally big, even if they're just 14 count. But this fabric is really nice. Feels quite good to stitch on it. And even with 2 strands, it's just fine. So I am going to just keep on going. I jumped over a couple of whips. Like I did, like I'm going through them in the order I'm finding them in the box at the moment. So I'm having a look at each one, but I'm not finding a different starting point for all of them. I think sometimes it's just not quite obvious, and sometimes I'm like, especially if it's even weave or linen, like I just don't want to count. 8 is so easy to count, even like far away. Like on this one I had to count like 40 and 70 or something like that, and it's just easy, so easy. God, I kind of want to just sit here talking, but did I say I already watched the next episode of Bake Off? I can't remember. But yeah, just waiting for Jackie to finish stitches, but I'm so looking forward to stitching the next lot because all 3 whips that I got called are fun ones, so I am quite looking forward to doing those. Until then, I am just gonna work on random things. I have, like, I don't know why just making progress feels so difficult. Is it that I would like to show something like more complete to see, or like, is that the problem? But then it's like I'm thinking, you know, I love to see like anything, whether somebody has done, I don't know, 4 rows of one color. I mean, it's still nice to see. So I need to chill out. Don't I always? No, dear, maybe the crazy chickens are telling me to chill out as well. Okay. Well, I can't keep you here any longer since I have nothing else to show. Okay. I'm gonna get back to stitching, and I got some pretty long columns to do. I just did 49 on this first column. So I'm gonna keep going. I promise we'll see each other again soon, like in a couple of seconds when the next clip plays. Oh dear. I was just coughing a bit just before filming. Gosh. Good morning. Looks so dark. Always looks so dark. It's Wednesday, the 15th of October. Morning, just had a shower. Thought I'd film before heading out. Oh, been a bit up and down. Sorry. Oh. I could have waited a little bit before filming. Been a bit up and down week so far. Like Monday was just so bad with anxiety, and gosh, it was terrible, and just couldn't get much done. But yesterday was better. Yesterday was definitely better. I got up in the morning. Well, I'm still waking up between 3 and 4, so I'm getting like four and something hours sleep. And I was actually wise this time and came to sit here at the desk, and yeah, it was really good to clear away some of the whips, just that I have a bit more space here. I mean, it's still a bit of a mess. I didn't put everything away yet, but I got to a really good start. And what made me happy was that I wrote a little to-do list of what I would like to achieve, because I find it really motivating to cross things off a list. And there's some things here that, I can cross one off. Did it before going to bed, so I can. Whoa! So I managed to cross off 3 things yesterday, so that's pretty good. So the first thing, like the stuff on my list. So there was needed to work on the bookmark, of course. So there was finish the cross stitch in the bookmark, then another one for finishing the back stitching, and then there's another one for FFOing, which I might not do yet because Jackie would like to get together and finish the bookmarks together, so I might wait for that, or I might iron the interfacing. I always keep forgetting that word. I keep asking Jackie, what's that word? So At least I remembered now. So, oh, that means I got the bookmark, otherwise done. So here it is. This is what it's gonna be like. So I'm gonna do some interfacing. Some interfacing there behind that, and then sew it together. I mean, these will be turned inside and then sew it together. And then I'm going to sew a bit here and here, and then just make the ends look nice. So whoever's coming to the retreat and doing a smalls exchange, this is what will be in my bag. I very much hope that the recipient will like it. And this, of course, means that I have another finish. Woohoo! But yeah, still at 82 weeps. Because it wasn't on the list. But does that mean 26 finishes? Yeah. I'll need to leave that booklet out so that I can write my finish there. So that's pretty cool. So the other thing I did last night, I don't know if you remember the deer that I have stitched. It's a few years ago, but I have shown it, I think, a couple of times, because I never liked the snowflakes that were stitched like for the pattern. Those just always upset me, or how they looked. And I've taken them all off now. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna, like, I would like to use just, because they were like, the snowflakes were done with like, I don't think it's like metallic though, but it's like a bit shiny DMC. Like sort of crunchy feeling though. Let me have a quick, where's my DMC book? Well, I suppose it is part of the metallics, but it's the white one. The E5200. I really do like this, the DMC book. Like, if you don't have, and you use a lot of DMC, definitely get it. The one that has the actual threads. Very useful. Anyway, yeah, they were done with that. And they were a little bit intricate, like, there would be like little circles made with that, and they, as you can imagine, it just never sat quite right. Like those threads, I was so unhappy. So I have taken them all off. So now I just have the deer and the snow. But the fabric has a lot of holes from the snowflake, so I'm wondering about maybe gently washing the fabric. I wonder if that would help with those holes. Yeah, I don't know. But I feel like I might as well try, right? And I'm wondering whether I will just randomly stitch like just simple snowflakes, like just simple snowflakes. I think that might be the way to go. But at least the first part is done. We'll see. I think the poor fabric has suffered a bit. But yeah, I'm still happy I did that, because I was just not happy with how it looked. Always kind of cringed when I saw it. I don't think other people were that bothered by it, but I was bothered by it. So another thing on my list is, like, I have a table runner that I stitched a few years ago, and it really is time to finish this. Like FFO it. I mean, it's otherwise finished, you know, like I said, a few years ago. I am just so scared to do these. Oh my gosh, I mean, just I really found it hard to understand these instructions. Like, when you are not at all a sewer, they didn't make any sense to me. But a lovely friend Yippee sent me a really good video, a link to a YouTube video. Just made me understand a bit better. Like, I haven't gone all wrong with this. The corners are just a little bit, here we go. So I'll have to see how I'll fix those. But I just have to find a bit of courage now and just start sewing it. Like, yeah, just I'll be so scared that I'll make a mess of it. But I don't want it to sit there anymore, just waiting to be finished. It's just time to get this done. Mess or not, at least it'll be a finished mess if that's how it is. But it'll be really nice to put this on a table somewhere in the house. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm just looking at my stitches, you know, they're not spectacular. Doesn't matter. I don't even know what kind of thread this was. It's like something thicker. And yeah, it looks a bit messy. That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna do it. And then the rest of the things on the list are bake-off stitching. Yeah, I really do like the bake-off challenge. And I like the whips, especially the ones for this week. But I so just struggle to get going. What a bummer there it is. But I think I just need to force myself to get going, because I think once I do, it'll be fine. As usual, it is just getting started. What else? Once again, I've written a dinner plan. Let's see. I'm going to give it a go as many times as I need to finally get properly going with it. I will keep on trying. So, today, plan is bake-off stitching. Thanks for being lovely. Oh, I got a little bit of stitching done. It is still Wednesday the 15th, but it's 10 p.m. And I did the bake-off stitching, so technical last 225 stitches on the red currants. So I did all that. I think that looks really nice already. such bright pinks. Like most of the stuff I've been stitching has been these drab, greyish, browny, whatever, sludgy looking colours. And now all of a sudden, here we are with the pretty pinks. Yeah, I'm really glad that I got to work on this one again. Yeah, I have a feeling that this will come out sometime soon again. Because I quite enjoy working on it. I think also because it has a nice fabric, like nice, like this must be like 28 count. So easy to make the crosses. Oh, so next I need to think whether I want to work on the woolly jumpers or party chicken. Not sure yet. But yeah, feels good that I'm getting some of these goals. Like achieving some of these goals. Because stitching is still difficult. Okay, that's it. Here I am Thursday morning, 7:15 a.m. Today is going to be a random hot day. So weird. It certainly hasn't been hot. It's been definitely getting more spring-like, but yeah, today we're going to get to like 29 Celsius. Like, wow. Very random. Tomorrow I'll go right back down again. So last night I was filling up the grass, except that I didn't want to get a new length of thread just to do those stitches yet. I'll do them when I get to some other green bits. But so exciting, so good coverage. So now I have these really exciting browns and greys. They're waiting. And I will start stitching the sheep. Where is that cover picture? Okay, so there's a little lamb here in the front, and then the mama shape there in the back. Yeah, good to start getting those stitches done, because yeah, they're really not very exciting colors. How many do I need to do today to get to my goal for my bake-off goal? I have 290 stitches to do. I can do that. I can do it. Yep, it's me again popping in. So in the next video, I'm showing the party chicken, and I think in the video at the beginning of October, I had told that I ended up mixing the two browns by accident. So that's what I'm talking about when I think I'm talking about how the colors ended up looking at the end, because I didn't want to fix it, and I'm glad I didn't. It looks perfectly fine. So anyway, just popping in just to let you know that that's what I'm on about. Here we are, back with the sheep, with the woolly jumpers. I got my 550 stitches done. Finished doing them while I did a live stream yesterday. My goodness, I have been going a little bit crazy doing the live streams. I just feel like at the moment they are really helping, because I'm really enjoying having some stitching company in that way. Of course, I start worrying that I'm doing too many. Then again, like, does it really matter? Because I mean, they're optional for everybody to watch, so it's not like everybody has to watch everything that I put out there. I mean, goodness me. Yeah, I think it just helps when I'm feeling anxious and just can't struggle to get started with stitching. Like that, like a good reason, like to push me to do do some more. Anyway. Yes, so got the stitches done. Like, I am so happy with where it is at. But oh my, how many fractional stitches there are in the shape. Oh, wow. Going to have to be very careful with when I mark stitches off, because sometimes you can't even see the tiny areas that have been left for another tiny fractional stitch. So really need to look out for those. But I think it looks great, and I really am enjoying stitching this. I'm still baffled by it. Oh, it looks nice. So once I put that away, I got out Party Chicken, because this is for Bake Off elimination, and need to add 500 stitches. So I was working on this one during the live stream as well, and I did 190 stitches. So still 310. And my sigh is purely for stitching with browns, because it really is just boring. I know I could take turns, doing some other colors. I mean, I have the green out for doing more of these boots, but I just know the brown needs to be done. And I just like to whinge my way to getting them done, so don't take me too seriously. I just like to complain while I stitch. I don't know. It seems to be part of the wonderfulness of it. Gosh, now I'm wanting to do another live stream. God, it's just so needing the company at the moment. Wow. And somehow the live streams, they're like somehow really safe company, because you don't see anybody's faces or anything like that, and I don't have to worry about trying to speak at the wrong time. Well, in my mind, wrong time. Or that I don't dare to say anything because other people are speaking. So it kind of works for me. All right, but this is looking good. Those chickens are looking fine, even with the little bit different coloring. I just need to keep on stitching. Yay! Look at the chicken. Yeah, I got one of the chicken now. Chicken's like fully done. So this is now the coloring difference. So you can see the darker belly and like those. Yeah, it would have been the color changing. But I'm thinking it's fine. Even if the coloring had been the other way around, it would still be a bit of a funny looking chicken. So I'm good with that. And I love it that I got 2 pairs of boots done. These ones are not that far off. Might even finish those, because I still have some green on the needle, because this one is a spare needle. It's looking good. Did I make it to 50% or not? But I forgot to say that I did get my Bake Off elimination stitches done now, the 500. Hey, I'm at 53.64%. Oh, that's awesome. And gosh, I'm so tempted to do another live stream. I already did one today, but I don't know, it just would be fun to do another one. Stop me from overthinking. And hey, what more would you want to do on Friday night, right? I mean, that's the best thing. Okay, I might just do it. That'll give me a good reason to try and figure out what I want to stitch next. Gosh, I love the colors. Honestly, I can't say it enough how much I love this bit here. I love it so much. Okay, I'm gonna do a live stream, finish that, then pick something else to stitch. So I probably can't film it beforehand when I'm gonna be stitching. So I'll just have to show you afterwards. Okay. Okay, I ended up not doing live stream last night because I was stitching. And I've continued this morning. So it's Saturday morning. And an unexpected whip called my name very loudly. And it made me so happy. Like after struggling so much, I finally felt like stitching something. And it was this one. Well, I would have thought that this would call my name. I certainly didn't expect that. But, of course, I have already been stitching, so I couldn't show where I was starting from. But I'm going to tell you what I had stitched. So, that part of the beetroot, I've done the chilies, greens. Then I've done the eggplant, the tomato, the carrot, the broccoli, and the little leaf there. So when I started stitching, I think I've done this green leaf here. And I had done this very top of the cucumber. So I was going to be working on the cucumber, but I ended up starting a bit here with the beetroot leaf. I did this turquoise leaf here and then went on. I just finished the cucumber. Woo! It was not fun to stitch. So I'm happy it's done now. There it is. Beetroot has some very bright turquoise leaves there. I think the other color is this one. This is the next leaf. This has some weird colors. But yeah, I'm so happy that I got some progress there. I'm thinking, like I've been thinking what to stitch next. Like whether to go down here. There's a yellow leaf here. I'll show it from there. Oh dear. I mean, it's the same color as the next beetroot leaf there. So I guess I could do both of those since they're the same color anyway. And I don't think I have to move the fabric. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm just going to get on with those and just keep enjoying stitching. This feels really great. I've been missing this feeling, so I want to enjoy it for as long as possible. Okay, I've added a little bit more, so I'm about to move it on the Q-snap. So I added the yellow leaf as planned and the second leaf on the beetroot. So I'm gonna go now to the bottom here, which means stitching a capsicum and a pea pod. There, so I'm gonna go for those next, and then I have like the top level and one more word there. It's actually starting to look pretty good. I'm got like 2/3 done, maybe. I don't know, something like that. Oh, look at this! I just finished the pea pot. Really happy about that. So now I just have the top part to go. I mean, it's a few veggies there, but so exciting though. Wow. Didn't think I would be making this much progress on this. I really am so happy about it. Well, I'll just have to put it back on the Q-snap and start stitching whatever's in the corner. I think it's a red onion. Blah. Who likes onions? Blah. 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 And oh my gosh. Oh, it's, by the way, Sunday evening. And I am so tired. Yeah, today we worked on those goodie bags for the retreat, and socializing will forever be tiring. So tiring for me. Doesn't matter how many times I've met the people, it is still always tiring for me. Oh dear. But had a really nice time though. And when I came home, oh my gosh, I so wanted to just fall asleep, but I am trying to push through and work on this instead. So super, super, super excited that all of the bottom part is now done. Hello. Gosh, it's almost weird today to speak in front of the camera because I've done so many live streams, so the camera has been just the other direction. I'm a bit excited tonight. Let me just have a quick. That's right, a Mormon mug. It is so cute. So cute. Am I excited? I haven't finished. Yay! I did not. Where did this come from? Because I was not going to be getting any finishes for like ages. But it's got one. Again, so surprising. Here it is. I like it so much. Oh gosh, of course it's looking like everything wrong, and the light is not looking quite right, because honestly, when I took it off the Q-snap and I laid it on the table, I thought, wow, it looks so much better than I expected. I really do like it a lot. And I can't believe that I actually did finish it. So happy about that. Yeah, it's really funny how this one has been like such a struggle until now. That like every bit of vegetable was just difficult until I hit the cucumber. And it's like once that got done, it was just easy to get to the end. Wow, I can't believe it. Absolutely can't believe it. So that means that now this year I have 27 finishes and my whip count is now 81. Oh, so wonderful. I would love to get my whip count to below 80 this year. That would be absolutely amazing. It would be amazing to finish the year like that. But my closest one to a finish now is party chicken. And as you know, if I finish that, I'm starting another one immediately afterwards. So it's not going to get my whip count down. Then the Luca S kit, the rooster, that would be the next one. That would, of course, qualify just fine. I have been thinking a little bit about maybe working on that before the retreat. Maybe finishing it there. It's like 2,500 stitches left. So that idea just feels pretty exciting. I would totally love to finish woolly jumpers, but I don't know. There's quite a bit left. I think if it would get called more for Bake Off Challenge, and I could work on it for that, that would help a lot. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know. And something else exciting. Tonight we went to check out an athletics track. You know, the one where in track and field and whatnot, you can run around the track or do your 100 meters or 200 meters or whatever you want to do. So I wanted to go check it out, like where the closest one is, and is it any good or anything? Not that I really need quality, but oh, I knew that it was coming. Anyway, yeah, wanted to check where one is because I want to go and, God. Oh, dear. I want to go and run 400 meters and time myself. Yep. And I was thinking that I would go back then maybe every 3 months and do it again and see if I get any better at all. And in between, would try and start just doing maybe little bit of walking or any kind of movement, and hopefully that would make some difference. Oh no, wait, no, this is so itchy. So yeah, we went one day. Paul actually did go around the track and timed himself, so that was actually fun. I wasn't quite ready to do it yet. I mean, my pants were too long and wrong shoes and everything. But yeah, we have a track actually pretty close by. I didn't even know that it was there. So I am keen to go back and do that. So let me encourage all of you lovely stitchers. How about you figure out where your closest athletics track is? You go to 400 meters and time yourself, and we'll all do it every 3 months. Just had to do that. Yeah, we'll all do it every 3 months and see if we get any better. Maybe one day we'll make it to the Olympics. Woo! I was even thinking, do you remember I was trying to do those Conqueror challenges at one point, and I actually I did 2 of them, and I got the medals. This was the first one. And this was the second one. The English channel. Very nice. So I've been a little bit thinking about doing another one of those. The only problem is that they're a little bit expensive. But I'm thinking that if I find the money to do that, that it being a little bit costly might be then more of a reason to actually stick to it and really try hard to actually get it finished, because the 2 that I've done were the 2 shortest ones that they have, and even those took a long time for me to do because not in great shape, big size. I really I have a lot of anxiety about moving and walking or whatnot. So I felt really embarrassed, even if I was doing the walking just at home, but I felt really embarrassed about it taking so long. I mean, I would never think like about like some other person that it would be embarrassing. Like if it took a long time, then I would be just like totally amazed for anybody to do any of those challenges in any time frame. But it's always when it comes to me, it's like I'm doing that self-punishing. I just feel like if I get in any improvement in health, getting into better shape, it's worth the money though, isn't it? And of course, it would be nice to get another medal. There's even a Finnish location, Rovaniemi, which is in the Arctic Circle, is where Santa lives. So that's one of the destinations as well that would be sort of suitable for me. Like next, there's 3 with the same kilometers. There's Rovaniemi. I know there was it Bangkok, Thailand, and Berlin in Germany. So I'll probably pick one of those 3 and try and do that one. I think it was 52 kilometers. So that's a fair bit because I think both of those were like 30 something. But I can just go in the speed that I go, so. And if it takes 6 months for me to walk 50 Ks, well, that's how it is. I'm a bit excited by the idea. Well, I'll let you know. I'll let you know what I do. So in the next few days anyway, I'm going to go and time myself, do the 400. I will try and run as much as I can, but there's no way I can run 400 meters non-stop. There's no way. No way. So I'm going to do running and walking. I'm going to try and not stop. But we'll see what happens. It could be that I'll come back and I only managed 200 meters and I had to stop. I had to stop and crawl back to the car. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'll stop talking here for now and start looking at next thing to do, Stitch. Oh, before we forget, Jackie and I watched the next episode of Bake Off. And this time, the stuff that the whips I'll be working on is The Last Summer Day, which is the girl in that poppy field. 400 stitches in that one for technical first. Then Jill got the technical last for 200 stitches, and Star Baker for 100. But the whip, Fresh Eggs Farm. Ooh, oh dear. I've been successfully avoiding that all year. And especially this month because I was supposed to put 1,000 stitches to that this month for Whip Go. So now I have to work on it. But I have 200 and I have 100. So that doesn't feel like too bad. So I'm hoping that doing these will really get me in the mood for working on it. Because it's just, I feel like it's just about getting started. I'm really struggling with that. So hopefully that will lead me to do the 1,000 stitches as well. And And then for elimination, 500 stitches, I will be working on those red currants, which very much excites me because I quite enjoy working on that one. So I'm going to pick one of these to work on next. I think the last summer day is like the one I want to work on the least. So do I start with that? Sometimes it's just nice to go in the order that they're here, so maybe I'll start with that since I'm on like a high from the finish. Okay, that's all I had to share today. So here I am again. So it is Tuesday night and just got my stitches done for the Bake Off elimination. And I fully finished like this flower bit in the corner. I ended up doing just over 600 stitches, 605. So, gosh, I went over by 100. Well, I mean, it's not like it's a bad thing. I just really wanted to do all the back stitching as well. I think that's where it went over the needed number. But yeah, this is how it's looking, the whole thing at the moment. Looks really good. I can't wait to start doing the green leaves there next. And I also realized I haven't backstitched these red currants. So that'll be a fun thing to do when I get back to this one as well. But of course, since it was elimination one, it won't be called for the Bake Off challenge anymore. But it doesn't mean that I can't work on it. And it is now at 62.04%. That is very exciting. Just under 3,000 cross stitches and then a bunch of back stitching. I've done all the half stitches now. I guess these ones here were the last ones. So it's almost 10 o'clock. Just wondering what to do next. It's like I don't really want to go to bed because I feel like when I wake up in the morning I'll just worry again, and the late evening is often like the time when I feel the calmest. But if I want to continue with the Bake Off, it's either the sheep, no, not the sheep, the chicken, or it's a girl in the poppy field. Not great choice. No, either one. But they need doing, so I'll pick one or the other at least to have ready here. And then I guess I'll just try and think about what I'm gonna do. Hello. I'm feeling good today. It is Wednesday the 22nd. It's about 11:15 in the morning. Had a shower this morning. I'm feeling good. I've been stitching. I've been watching Death in Paradise. Because what else would I be watching? Even though when I get to the end of the series again, I need to keep another break from it. You know what's been nice? It has been raining all morning. It's certainly not a warm day, but I even have the front door open so that I could just listen to the rain. I've loved it. What's up, Daisy? You okay? What's going on? Poor Daisy hasn't been able to settle all morning. I'm not quite sure what she's after. Some days are just like that, eh? You okay there? Just sitting under the chair now. Anyway, decided this morning to work on the Bake Off challenge, and I picked technical first because that was the second biggest lot of stitches for this one, 400 stitches. And it was on that girl in the poppy field. Let's show it once again. There she is. Isn't that sky just beautiful? Like those blues are so pretty. I love this bag where this one lives. It's a little apple bag. Narelle, made by Narelle. I love that bag. Just actually worked on that sky. I did 800 half stitches. It was actually fun to work on it because I now put it on the 8x8 Q-snap, so the whole thing perfectly fits inside this. So like I only had like a bit left to get to this end on the first color there, and then I just kept stitching because it's so nice when you know where it ends, because it doesn't feel like never-ending kind of stitching. So I am all happy. Wow, progress, progress, progress. And this one is now at 25.15%. You know, I have a few kits, no, few whips that now have like less than 4,000 stitches left. That is a bit exciting, like if I just kept working on it, you know. I am so happy I changed the fabric for this one, because I'm just able to just work on it now. That just makes me so happy. So it's on the Ada. Yeah, it was a good decision. So I definitely won't hesitate in the future to change the fabric when needed. Oh, itchy nose. No. Dust everywhere. Gosh, I put some moisturizer in my hands and they felt dry again. I feel like there's like certain times of the year when it's just like... That's a postie. Is that a package? Just a second. It was the postie. It was for next door. I really thought that I was getting some mail. What a bummer. That really is a bummer. Oh well, maybe some other day. So we're getting the chicken bag out. I love this one. Still love this fabric. But I am not excited because you know what I need to work on. Yeah. Fresh Eggs Farm, my hands-on design. I don't have any problems like with the pattern though. Like I still think it's a great pattern and I really want to get it done. Oh, I feel a bit anxious. A bit anxious. The good thing is though that, okay, I got the area that I've already stitched. Wow, doesn't that show badly? There we go. And I have already counted my way to the left where I need to start stitching. I'm just gonna get out the white and get into it. Oh my gosh. I don't want to do, I don't want to do it. Okay. The good thing is, for Bake Off, I got the 100 stitches and 200 stitches. So, I'm just going to concentrate just doing 100 first. Then the 200. And then the 1,000. That is not good. Okay. I'll see you later. I'm really excited about the retreat coming up. Only a couple of weeks now. You okay, Daisy? As I was up, I put the quilt over the green chair so that she can go sleep inside. She always loves it when I make her a tent there and she can go sleep in peace. I think that's what she's been waiting for all morning. Should have done it earlier. But I wasn't sure if I was going to go have a nap, and, well, that's where I would have been, so. I think she's going to sleep now all afternoon. And going to be a happy kitty then. Okay, can we just keep talking so I don't have to work on Come on, Laura, come on! Come on! All you have to do is just get started now and it'll be fine. I know it'll be fine. Just need to do those first stitches. Okay. Just going to put the other one away. You know, I'm kind of not wanting to put it... I'm going to leave it out for a bit. Because it would be nice even if I could add just a little bit to this. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to leave it out for now. Get another Q-snap. Put this on it. Get going. Get to it. You can do it. Yeah, 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 I can do it. Here we are again at the Stitchy desk. I mean, where else am I going to be? Really? Yes, the Poppy Girl is still out because I was actually working on that a bit extra last night. Like, where did I figured that I'd work a little bit more, so grab this color, got that done. So the only other color for half stitches is a blend, so I started working on that. So that's like the sort of bit bigger area here. I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, it'll be nice to have that sky like fully done. So yeah, figured that I might as well work on it as I was watching. I've been watching Hot Ones. Oh yeah, on YouTube. So every now and then I feel like watching some of those episodes. But I did start working on the fresh eggs farm last night. Now I'm like, did I already film that I worked a little bit on it? I can't remember. Gosh, as usual, with so much going on in my mind, and can't think of what I've done and what I haven't. But as you know, I counted my way to this left edge here, started stitching from there, and I had the 100 for Star Baker to do and 200 for Technical last. And here we go. I did them both, and I am very happy. Let me tell you, I didn't do any extra stitches whatsoever. It's exactly 300. But it has felt really good to work on it though. And like I said, I still need to do 1,000 extra for Whip Go. I think that has to happen a bit slowly. Because it feels like a lot. And for some reason, this black fabric wasn't feeling as easy as sometimes do. I don't know why. I was going to just keep going with the white, like do the 1,000 with just white. But now I'm like, maybe it would be nice to add some other colors as well. I mean, I guess it's like the tree. You know, what I want to do the pink. And there's like little green stitches for the leaves as well. So I definitely have options to pick from. we'll see how it goes. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do today. So it's a Thursday, October 23rd. Tomorrow I will have a Stitchy meetup at IKEA, one of those ones. So that'll be nice. Oh dear, yes. I've got a reminder that might be needing a nap today because still not sleeping much more than 4 hours in one go. Oh. And did I say that yesterday I made that banana chocolate cake again? And after it was done and a little bit cooled, we made 4 cake deliveries. Yes, 4 deliveries. We ended up keeping just like three pieces of the cake ourselves. But it's just so fun. It really is fun to deliver some cake to other people. It makes me just so happy. And it's nice to get out of the house as well. And yeah, it was really fun. I'm so glad that we did that. Today I may bake again later on. We'll see. But yeah, might be time to start thinking about stitching. Like what else I want to do today. I don't know. I feel like I've just so many options. Also thinking about the plans for next year, and plans are just so fun, and it's like, And maybe I'll watch the next Bake Off episode as well. Then I know what I'm going to be working on when Jackie's ready for the next one. Ah, so many things. Well, I better go and think about it a little bit more. Hello. What's with the red face? I feel like I haven't had a red face for a while while filming. Am I? I don't think so. Today is Friday the 24th of October, 4:30 p.m. I had a Stitchy meetup today at IKEA. Got to eat some meatballs because Friday is the half price meatballs. Well, half price main meals, doesn't really matter what you get. If you don't fancy meatballs, then you don't get meatballs. I feel like I was the only one who got meatballs. No, Jackie got meatballs. And Miss Sausage Birds got meatballs. They were really good. And look, I came home with 2 new Q-snaps. Thank you very much, Margaret. Thank you so much. I love collecting these orphan Q-snaps. They get such good home here. They get used a lot. Oh, I'm so happy. Like, it has been forever since I had a 6x6 because I've been combining them with the 8x8s and to make those awesome rectangle ones. But I'm really chuffed. I'm gonna keep these as these original sizes for now until I need 6x8. But yeah, had a really nice time. It was nice to do some chatting and some stitchy planning and talking about the upcoming retreat. It was good. All good. But guess what? I am so achy today. Because yesterday I went and did the 400 meters. Yes, I really did. Went to the sports track. 400 meters. Went round the track once. It felt like it was never going to end. I was like, went there with my shorts and t-shirt, just ready to go. And there were even other people that like practicing, you know, training, and I felt so embarrassed going in there. I thought, oh my gosh, they're all gonna laugh at me trying to get around there, but no, they just couldn't care less. Or maybe they just thought, you know, good on her. Never know. But yeah, I started running, managed maybe 50 meters or 60 meters. That's where it stopped. That's where my running stopped. So I walk the rest of the way. You know, and every now and then I really wanted to run, but my legs would not work. They would not run. I felt like really like super stiff legs like that. They didn't know how to run. That's how it felt. But now I got a base time, so when I go next time, I want to go on January 1st to do it again and see if I do any better. Yeah. It took me 5 minutes. It took me 5 minutes to get around the track. And that definitely was the best I could possibly do. I could not go any faster. And like when I got home, I felt, yeah, feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Then in the middle of the night, I woke up and my shins were killing me. It was so painful, like my left leg, it was so painful. The shins, oh my gosh. Had to wake up Mr. Stitch Bird to massage the leg because the pain was just unbelievable. Like, it seriously hurt. And it's been kind of funny, like, today I feel like I'm getting like achier and achier and achier and so tired. So it's like 5 minutes of exercise and I crippled myself. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Even more reason now to just sit here, stitch, and recover. I need some recovery time now. Wow. My goodness, that was. But yeah, I'm really glad I did it though. In IKEA, I had just easy to grab the Mill Hills with me. And I, worked again on the same thing, the same one. The button and beads barnyard morning. Oh, I just keep yawning today. I did a little bit around the chicken there, even though I did it with 2 strands. Every time I pick this damn thing up, I forget that it needs to be 3 strands. But I don't want to take them off. But here, then I went up here and definitely did those with 3 strands. So at least a bit of progress. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping for a really good sleep tonight. So then I worked on the Luca S. Rooster or the Cock, yes. Talk about always feeling awkward with that name. Gosh, look at all these color changes. Whoa. And they're just so beautiful. And not surprising, I had already made a mistake somewhere there, but with all these color changes, it's not like you'll notice, you know. I wasn't going to fix it. But I worked on this a bit. Here it is. My God, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That coloring there. Wow. That just looks amazing. Oh, I'm liking it so much. So, I was trying to find somewhere to lean there, a bit awkwardly. I really want to finish this one. I've been thinking that maybe I could work on it so that I could take it to the retreat and have it as a retreat finish. I reckon it has maybe 2,500 stitches. Let me just have a quick look. It is now 53.9% done. It looks like it would be more done than that, doesn't it? It's not. 2,420 stitches left. So I would have time to work on it before the retreat, like getting closer to, because I can't do that many stitches. The retreat, gosh. Yeah, no. I would need to do at least 2,000 stitches before that. And that is certainly not impossible. Because I'm thinking, if I work on it today and tomorrow, because, yeah, just a second. Tell you more, so could get at least 500 plus stitches. Looks so good. So that is one plan. So oh my God. I watched the next Bake Off episode. So I got a list of those, what I'll be working on next. But Jackie still has a couple of things to stitch from the previous episode, which suits me fine. Like I said, I got time to work on that instead. But I'm going to tell you anyway. So when I move on to that, I get to work on 4 different whips this time. 350 stitches for technical first on the Raven. I know I'm dreading it, but it still really needs to be worked on, so that needs tons of progress. Then for technical last, 175 stitches from Fresh Eggs Farm. Can't get rid of that one. Then 100 stitches for Star Baker on the Lakeside Village. Back to dimensions. Actually, I'm happy about that. Then 500 for the elimination on Moomin and the Seas, since Nelly is out. Which is a shame. I like Nelly. But that's gonna be a tough one. I really struggled working on that the last time when I had to do 500. But it still needs to be worked on. I just need to pick maybe a bit different colors or areas. And then there finally was a handshake. And that means 200 more stitches on Lakeside Village. That's great. 300 on Lakeside Village. I'm really looking forward to that, because I've gotten a bit stuck like that, because I feel like Dimensions Kids is often hard to get going. So that's just what I need. And I think because when I was working on it more, I got like the half stitch area sort of done, and then felt a bit lost with where to move next. So I can do that. Gosh, I'm doing this filming and talking. I feel like I can't keep my eyes open. Wow. I really am tired. But it's 20 to 5, so I don't really want to nap, because then I struggle with sleep at night. Oh dear. Well, I'll see if I can do a bit of stitching. Wow, 5 minutes of exercise and I'm so tired. But the only way is up. Can't get worse. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's it for now. I don't think I have anything else to share right now. I'll see you again tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow since I'm so tired. I don't think I can get much done today. Just wanted to share today. It's the Sunday 26th of October. midday. I decided to work on the party chicken today and just been doing some color completing. And it's raining outside. When it's raining outside, it really is the best stitchy day like ever. It is so calming and the mood is like just right. It is perfection. Anyway, my goal today, I would like to get this to so that I have less than 1,500 stitches left to go. I've done 277 stitches already, and I still need to do 178 more. So it's going well. At the moment I am working on this green. I always keep hoping that I got, all the stitches go in the area that I have open here, so we'll see how it goes. But it's looking good. It was nice to do these. I like doing this sort of thing where there's like a half stitches both directions. Looks like kind of like a lavender growing there. Very keen to get these chickens more done as well. And all the green of the boots is now done. There's just that bit of white missing from these ones. It really is such a nice pattern. Just looks so cute. And I keep saying how much I like these green plants. I like the shape of them. And colors. I like those greens. Okay. Back to stitching. So, it's a new week. Last week of October. That means that it's need to start thinking about doing a Flosstube. I don't know what this month has just been weird. And I feel like it's gone so quickly as well. Just went out for a little bit. Oh, needed to go to the shop to get some DMC because let me show. Put it on a different frame now. Okay, is it just, why is it showing like that? Oh, there we go. Can see a lot better. It is starting to look pretty good. Definitely less than 1,000 stitches to go now. So kind of tempted to just keep working on it. But I also need to get to those bake-off things. But anyway, I ran out of this red color to finish the balloon, so I had to go get some of that. And of course the first shop didn't have it. But I did get some interfacing. How exciting. I'm sure you're very excited to see this. I got some interfacing so that I can start putting together that bookmark for the retreat. But as she was cutting a meter of that for me, I don't need a meter, but it was on such good discount, it was just might as well get some extra. they always have rolls of fabric like on the counter, you know, when somebody has bought some and then they haven't put them away yet. I saw this fabric, I couldn't resist. I just had to buy some of it. Look at that. Oh, that is such wonderful fabric. I absolutely love it. The colors are great, the print is great, and I was just saying to my friend, I don't ever want to eat sardines, but I love like sardine prints. It looks so fun. So I now have a big load of that fabric as well for whatever. It even more means that I really need to learn to use that sewing machine. Then went to another shop, which is, it's more like an embroidery shop. Lots of threads and whatnot, but it's so tiny, like I find it really scary to walk there. I'm gonna, like, everything's gonna fall off when I brush against the stuff. But what was annoying is that like hardly anything had price tags. So it's like I grabbed a couple of things and ended up certainly costing more than I thought they would, but oh well. Serves me right for going. But I needed my 351, so I got that. And it was funny, like when I was looking at other things, somebody else came in and bought 3 skeins of the same one. I thought, well, look at that. Both of us running out today. Then I just bought some petite beads. Bought the black ones, the white ones, and red ones because, you know, every now and then get a need for these, especially for the petite ones. So I figured I'm gonna get like the 3 colors that are most likely to be the one needed. And then I got a treasure braid in white, or whatever color this might. They don't actually say the name of the color, but I don't know. It's a bit like off-white or white or thereabouts. So I might need it for some snowflakes. But yeah, these end up costing more than I wanted them to cost. So now it's like what to do next. Bake-off stitching or continue with the party chickens. I love those party chickens. And let me just check my party chicken stats. So I'm now at 82%. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. I have 819 stitches left. That is very exciting. 7 colors to finish. Really, 7 colors still? I only got 5 out. I don't know. Maybe there's a couple more for like back stitching that I haven't gotten ready. So 700 cross stitches and then a bunch of back stitching and 2 half stitches. Okay, I can manage that. Yeah, I was up again as usual, early in the morning, and I got 292 stitches done. So that was a good start for the day. All right, I'm gonna have a look at the bake-off stitching. Maybe work on like one of them. And then work more on the party chicken. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll talk to you again soon. Good morning. 7:30 a.m. Wednesday, 29th of October. I've been up since like 3:30. Woke up, getting too hot and was thinking I'd fall asleep, but after an hour passed and I didn't fall asleep, I thought, get up because I have a lot to do. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed at the moment. Like I feel like I have so many Stitchy things to do. Like actual stitching, I have to FFO, the bookmark. And I also have a couple of videos that need to be made. This Flosstube, of course, is one of them. I'm just feeling a little bit stressed about everything. So I'm going to just little by little start getting stuff done. So I got up early. I got onto the first thing, which was more of a fun task than a must do. And I haven't finished. Yeah, another one. Third one for this month. I am a bit baffled. I really am. Feels pretty good though. It is, of course, the party chicken. Wow. Can I even show it closer? Like, I know I always have the worst light. Here we go. Here it is, fully done now. Left the back stitching for last, and I think the balloon ones were the last ones I did. Do I need something behind it? Usually never need anything behind stuff when I show it here, but I guess sometimes just might need it, so there we go. You can see it even better. Still, this area is my favorite here. Love that. Ended up not quite loving stitching this greenery here, but yeah, that was lovely. I think I like the round shapes. I like the egg with the eyes. And of course the chicks are just adorable. Such a good looking pen. So this one, named by me to be Party Chicken. I feel like, and okay, designer is Mama Witch Cross Stitch. I think that's her name of her shop on Etsy. And the name of the pattern, I feel like it says something like farmhouse chicken or something like that. But I mean, it's clearly Party Chicken. And as I said, made a mistake with the two colors, so they have a bit darker belly and the color elsewhere is a bit lighter. So, but honestly, like when I look at these, it doesn't bother me at all. It's not something I feel like stands out to me, so I'm happy with that. Yay! Super happy. That, of course, means that at this very moment, I have 80 whips. Yay! Yay! But of course, that joy doesn't last long because you remember that when I finish the Etsy one, another one gets picked. So I just, that of course means that this piece of paper now goes in the bin. That one got stitched fairly quickly after buying it, since I only bought it the mid-October 2023. Didn't have to wait as long as some of these do. But yeah, it was really fun to get the box down, get Mr. Ice Birds to pick the next one. And funny enough, this one was also bought on the 16th of October, but in 2021, so a couple of years earlier than the other one. How funny though that it's the same day. So here is the new Etsy project. It is called Unbearably Sweet. And I'll put the picture of it right here. I'm so excited. I'm really excited about this one because I have absolutely loved this pattern ever since I saw it. And I remember that when I bought it, I went looking for a fabric immediately. I'm already going to put this paper here on the edge of the shelf where it belongs so that it'll remind me of it. Yeah, I've been wanting to stitch this for a long time, but as often happens, you know, I either didn't have the right fabric or just wasn't quite the right time. I also need to print that pattern because it doesn't come as a saga mile, I think. And that's fine. Anyway, the designer is New Leaf Craft. They haven't had their Etsy shop open for a few years now. So I think that if getting in touch with them on Instagram, you can probably get the pattern bought that way. It is a Ukrainian designer. Hope I'm correct saying that. So I'm not going to start it just yet because I really had to have quite a few things to get done this week. So yeah, need to get on with those things. Yeah, I got. Wait, I didn't show. I'm so behind. Because yesterday I got my bake-off stitching done for the. Which one was it? Technical last 175 stitches on the Fresh Eggs farm. So at least I need to do a bit. Look at that. So I did all the white on the tree. Then I did the pink, which are the like the center bits of the flowers. Then I added the greens, like leaves. That is also green. And though it doesn't quite look at this light, sort of lighter green. And then did the pink tulip and the heart and the tree because I had some left on the needle. So at least got something done. But of course that still needs the 1,000 stitches. So then I need to work on the Raven, the Moomin in the Sea, and the Lakeside Village. Gosh, they all feel so difficult. But just need to get them on the Q-snaps and get them ready. Most important thing today, cut a bit of the interfacing for the bookmark. I think iron it because, you know, I panicked just before filming because I couldn't find it, the bookmark. I was so scared that it had dropped in the bin because that got emptied last night, and I thought, no, I don't want to stitch it again, but found it, but it's a bit wonky at the moment, so need to iron it and iron the interfacing behind the stitching. and then turn these bits onto the inside, iron those, and get the sewing going. Meeting up though with my friends Jackie and Kathy on Friday for a bit of bookmark finishing. So, but I want to get some of it done before that, because otherwise I'll stress too much. Yeah. Okay, surely I can do this. It's just stitching. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah. I think I'm nervous about doing this Flosstube, because it's going to be a bit all over the place, and then again, haven't all my Flosstubes been a bit all over the place this year? I think so. Oh, so it's not going to come as a huge surprise. Anyway, I am going to do this bookmark bit right now. Then I don't have to stress about that. By the way, that unbearably sweet, it has some beads. I don't want to go spend money. I hope I have that kind of blue that it's asking me for. I think it's more like for blueberries, or I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Okay, that's it. That's it. Oh, it was like louder with wild hair. At least I still have a little bit of hair left. Can be wild. I was just thinking, I don't think I showed me getting some more of the bacon stitching done. My goodness, I'm so bad at keeping up with. Did I show it? Oh, that's not even the right width. Woo, this is going well. Oh, by the way, it's now Thursday the 30th of October. Did another live stream this morning, which was really great because I was not feeling so good. But yeah, I'm really trying to do some catching up, get my stitching done, because I do not like feeling this overwhelmed. So yesterday I did 100 stitches for the Star Baker and 200 for the Paul Hollywood handshake. So I did the blue bits here and all of this tree and some of this half stitching, the green half stitching. This was of course the Lakeside Village Dimensions kit. Actually felt pretty good to work on it, but always a bit of a struggle, those Dimensions ones, just because the fabric is a bit bigger. And I know I'm always complaining about the damn fabric size. So everything is so difficult. So after that, I had the technical first stitches to do and the elimination one. I went for the elimination because I still had that easy to access. So it was the Moomin and the Sea. Of course, I should have filmed beforehand, but I've added 500 stitches to it, and look at that. He's looking so good. So I completely concentrated on just filling all the bits that were still missing in the Moomin himself, because I figured that once I've got him done, it's just going to be much easier to work on this background. It's nice when you got something that is finished or looks like something, then it just makes everything else like you're just feel like you're just like adding to the thing that is already done. And I really like that kind of stitching. So after 500 stitches, my goodness, I'm loving this now. I'm loving how it's looking. Like now it really makes me want to work on it more. I reckon when I next have a real bad need for back stitching, I'm going to get this out and work on like do the eyes and whatever I can do here within the body, because there's going to be background stitching all the way around, so I can't do the edges yet. I'm really proud of myself for getting the 500 stitches done on this, because it did feel difficult. And now I'm going to take a picture of it, put it on Instagram, I think, because I've been really bad at posting on Instagram as well. And put it away then for now. It's still part of the category stitching, because I do want to get back to it. But at the moment, I feel like I need to put my whips away until I've caught up more. Also, my bookmark. So, yesterday, I finished it. So, here we go. Now that it's finished, because I was going to have more space this side. But now that I ended up trying to make it a bit more narrow, I wish I had added some more of these brown stitches here. But this is like where the actual pattern ended. Oh, damn, it's sneezing today. It's quite a warm day here as well at the moment. So here is then how I finished it. So folding the fabric in and then the edges like inwardly, and I've then done the stitches all the way up. And well, this is sort of the back end, because the prettier stitches here, I've done a row of stitches that way and another one here. My first thought was that I will do this shredding bit all the way to those stitches. I'm quite liking how they're looking at the moment, so I'm leaving that for now. If I feel like doing some more, I mean, that's easy enough to do. But I'm ready for the retreat. This one, that makes me really happy. That makes me really happy. It's like one less thing to worry about. So my last thing I need to do for the bake-off this time is the technical first. The great thing is that that's already gone down to 350, because it's always 50 by how many competitors are still left. Where is my... Which bag is it? I think it's this bag, isn't it? Isn't it chicken bag, even though it's not chicken? It is, oh my god. It still is such a gorgeous fabric. My goodness, I love pulling it out for that reason. It is, of course, the raven that haven't done very much. So remember that this is where I started. And last time I counted my way to the left edge and started stitching there. So I think that's where I'm going to continue now. I love it that this fabric is so soft and it's not thick, stiff. It'll be much easier to deal with. Yeah, I think that's the problem. Like, it's not necessarily the large size of the fabric. It's when it's so stiff like it is on the dimensions that it's hard to deal with when it's there in the back. Like this kind of thing, it's much easier to push aside. And so I'm going to put it on the key snap and get that done today. Tomorrow I'm going to be out half the day, so I'm not going to be working on these then. I also have a new start to do. Okay, I can do that. I can do this stuff. Or do I leave the raven for tomorrow? Work on it then and now work on the new stuff. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I know I'm making things way too problematic, but it's the brain that one has. And the learned thing where you taught your brain to yell at you at all the time, like at all times, that you're doing everything wrong. You're doing everything the wrong way. You're just utterly going to fail at this. You know, it's just going to be so bad. Like, when you got that continuous, like, it's so hard to get stuff done. Whoa! It's like, stop it. Stop it, brain. Stop it. Okay. Anyway, it's a warm day. I'm going to get an icy drink. I need icy drink to cool down, I think. And then get on with the stitches out today. Oh, one more thing. I finally got my calendar out again. I haven't been using it for 2 months because I've been all over the place. But I want to get on top of things. So I already wrote some of the next month's stitching. So the October week I still need to do the Fresh X Farm 1000 stitches. The next month is Honey Bears 1000 stitches. And the Carolyn Manning flowers, the flower a day. So I need to do 30 minutes. Well, it was like for 2 weeks, 30 minutes a day. That's the thing. So whenever I do the 14 lots, it's fine. That's why there's so many boxes. So I can just keep crossing those whenever I get one 30-minute lot done. So I can't wait to watch Stitching Mummy videos because I'm still very behind because hers are like perfect length for this sort of challenge. So I'm going to be watching her. I'm going to be working on my Carolyn Manning then. That's fine. Then next month, Bake Off stitching is going to continue. When we get to the end of this season, I think we are continuing with the Australian Bake Off series. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. And biathlon starts the last weekend of November. Still have to wait a month. Oh, just so can't wait. But retreat in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks' time is a retreat. Oh, that's really fun. That means I need to stitch a lot if I want to have my Loca S roost as my finish, retreat finish. Need to get it much closer to a finish than it is now. I'm just really happy that I got a bit of a plan now. That'll make thoughts clearer and yeah. Thank you for spending time with me again. Okay, that's it. October done. Okay, I feel a lot better now. I can get a Flosstube video out. That feels really exciting. It really does. It just feels so good. Well, I don't think I have anything else to share this time. Now I can start stressing about the next video and trying to remember stuff. Oh, doesn't matter if I forget something. Well, I'll share some other time. That'll be fine. Okay, so thank you so much for being patient with me. Thank you so much for spending time with me. God, I still feel so unbelievably lucky that you want to spend some time with me. It's amazing. Let me know what you were stitching while watching this video, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Okay? I'll be back soon. So bye for now.